Oh, can you see me now? Wow, we've done a whole lot of talking. I hope they can hear us now.
I hope so. Yeah, all the settings on mine looked correct.
I just had a look. I think maybe I had mute because possibly. I'll see if they can hear us now, but...
Hey boys, I can't hear.
Okay, it's test now. Test now.
Okay.
I think we've sorted the issue. I believe we've sorted it. I might just pull up the stream quickly myself and have a look, actually.
Just double check.
I think I've sorted it, but...
Yes, so... coming through next. Rados has done a pretty respectable 31.7.
Can you pull up the stream? Oh, yep, I just got loud and clear, guys. Yep. So now they can hear us. We've done a whole lot of talking for no reason. Sorry, guys, that was my bad. Coming in for some reason, I was stuck on mute, not sure why. Anyway, but we were talking about blurs. He was the first to DNF Dunlop curve. So blurs is out of Dunlop curve.
Your fellow teammates there. Oh, and we have Yell Harry, who is also DNF'd.
In the Aptoria, I did miss that, probably while we're trying to sort a few things out there.
Yeah.
Let's see what Myrtle does. Actually, Myrtle's just starting his outlap now, so we'll see what Myrtle does. He's got a Mercedes coming out. It looks like he's going to clear the Mercedes in time. He has.
Two Mercedes.
Oh, actually, yeah, as you said that, the two Mercedes. So do you think a little bit of a strategy going in there? A little bit of a...
I think so.
Synchronised
well, it'll
toe?
be interesting to see what Kiwi can set, because I would say that that would be the benchmark lap time. Obviously up there with Rocco as well, that 31.4 seems to be around where they're aiming at.
Definitely. Oh, Myrtle's very wide. Oh, Myrtle's off at Dunlop curve. Oh, Dunlop curve nearly took another one. It's almost as bad as the graveyard at Australia. As there goes to two Mercedes on there. Our laps are Myrtle. He's in a tricky spot. He doesn't want to stand still for too long, but looks like he's got a bit of a gap there to get through. Oh, actually, I just see Blur's tyres still on track there.
Yeah, I've seen that. I thought it was Myrtles for a second. I panicked a bit. We've got Tetris coming through. He's looking to set his lap coming through the final few corners.
So that's going to ruin Myrtle's chance. So he's going to go and pit. Luckily enough, it's online. That's an instant repair. But yeah, we'll jump up with Tetris.
Here we go. Tetris coming down the final straight. What's he going to set? Looks like it's going to be a bit slower, but
132.5. So a little bit off the pace there, the two Alfa Romeos. But I think they've got a little bit in them still. Actually, sorry, Alfa Romeo XQ hasn't gone out yet. Sorry, I was looking at the red of Lynx. Oh, it's RDR or Sam is doing a little bit of lawnmower, a little bit of Bottas there.
Interesting one here is that Nat Hammond just gone out. He's overtaken Kiwi and he's started his first lap, so maybe no strategy there.
And yeah, actually just Kiwi's kind of sitting still there. He's now got a little bit of a gap. So definitely no team play going on there, no tow, but it is Japan. There's not really many places to tow. Obviously you got the back straight and the first... Oh, actually Kiwi's pulled over. He's not even setting his lap. So we might jump up to Nat then and we'll see what Not's down. He's going through a Dunlop curve now. He's made it through safer and sound. Oh, he hits the tyre blurs there.
Quite an interesting one here. RDR in the Alpha Tauri, he had set a purple sector 1 but backed out. He must have backed out just as I was switching to him, but obviously lost it a bit going through probably that Dunlop section.
Yeah, we do know the game likes to play a little bit of funny buggers with you with those purple sectors too. It doesn't really give you a true reading sometimes. It just makes you feel good for a moment, yeah. And then you set a lap and you go, hang on, I'm 1.2 seconds off the pace here. What's going on? But Nat, he's gone through very nice around Spoon Curve there. He's coming down obviously to the Casino Triangle, I believe it's called. From memory, I can't actually remember. I believe it's Casino Triangle. Or Casio. There you go, Casio Triangle. So he's coming up to the 1 DRS detection point. We'll see what he gets here. We know how quick Nat is. I reckon there's going to be a respective lap time no matter what. Oh, there he is, 1:31.8 up into third.
Kiwi coming through pretty soon. He's
I believe he actually abandoned his lap.
Looks like he's still going for it. Maybe he's just trying to bank one in.
We'll see what he can do. Maybe, yeah.
He's way above the time.
I don't have that time up. I'll pull that up so the guys can see it. Where's the lap data? There we go. 1:43. So yeah, long way off. Oh, he's going to need to improve somewhere.
Oh, me being a terrible TP, I didn't see Mash has just put a 1:31.6 in.
Oh wow, up into second. Oh, and Izzy.
Oh, and Izzy.
Wow, I didn't see that one coming. Izzy's flown right under my radar, but that is a very respective lap time.
Wow, going up against Brocco, that's a serious time to be setting because we know how good Brocco is. Kiwi's already gone on to another flying lap.
So we might go down to Kiwi. We'll see what he does for this sector time, I guess, won't we? It's a very slow lap, 1:43. But you're saying that Cat's got a 1:47 and Sam's got a 1:55, so it's not the worst out there yet. A little bit of a yellows going on up ahead between the McLaren and Mercedes. I wonder if that's the fuel, running out of fuel, or we'll see what he does. Oh, he's actually got a tow here. Look at this. Look at this. Kiwi's getting a tow off Nat. Here comes the team play. We talked about it earlier. This is why Kiwi's done a slow lap. And look at Kiwi pull that purple sector 2 there. Nice and wide up onto the apex, but not right up on it. That's beautiful. And he comes into the Casio Triangle right now. Coming up to the 1 DRS detection point.
It's going to be a good time.
I think this is going to be a banker, and this is going to get him safely through to Q2. Oh, wow.
Wow, there we go.
That is a lot quicker. That is 6 tenths quicker than what Izzy done. So you said Kiwi was going to set the benchmark, and he definitely has.
Rapid. He's rapid on this game, I tell you. And we have Myrtle coming through. He's just about to go through sector 2 on. Hopefully he can set something up there with the top boys.
And he said a purple sector 1, but as we said, probably funny buggers. We won't listen to until it. There was a yellow sector behind. That's T8 around under the bridge there.
Oh.
But he's got that car moving.
He can get going safely because there's not anyone coming through. I think we got Kiwi maybe on a cooldown lap.
I'm just going to jump on with Galaxy. He's coming into the last couple of corners now. He's about to set his lap. Yet to set a lap. So we'll see what he can do. Gets nice up over that curb there. And you want to hug this pit wall as close as you can. Let's see where this puts him. 131.9. I think that's going to be enough. Obviously, there's still a little bit of time left. We'll go back down to Myrtle now, but he's coming up to those same last couple of times. There's only 5 minutes left. Myrtle and Execute and T8, the only ones to not set a lap, and T8 is obviously invalidated.
Can you get the car rotated? It's going to be a bit slower, but...
Oh, Myrtle.
Oh, no, that's good.
So you got a 4th and 5th, and look at the lap times. It's only 3 milliseconds between those two Red Bull drivers. There's nothing in it. That's
And you look from P2 to P9, they're all within, what's that, 5/10 of each.
I won't say the word I'm thinking, but it happens to do with B's, and then it has a D on the end of it. So let's see what TA, I'm going to imagine it's in pit here is. And I'll tell you what, that's a funny pit lane in Japan. I don't know if you'd noticed that. There's a little dip in each pit lane.
Oh, yeah, there is there.
It's very, very funky. It's a funky design. I actually haven't watched too much racing around Japan in real life. Oh, here we go. Look at all the drivers coming out now. 4 minutes 50 remaining. I reckon there's going to be a few more. The two McLarens coming out. Another Mercedes-powered unit. Do you reckon they're going for the same strat that we saw the two?
I'd say so. One person I'm a bit concerned about is T8. He hasn't got a lap in yet, sitting in P17. Looks like he's just waiting. Obviously, he's going to see if the track can evolve a little bit more and hopefully set a banker.
Well, yeah, look, we saw him believe it was under the tunnel there, or the bridge we could say, bin it. So he's obviously, I'm going to guess, maybe got some minor damage there, but he's going to quickly get that repaired, I imagine, and get out there. There's definitely a couple that need to prove. Everyone's in that 132 or up, besides RDR at the moment, who's on his outlap.
We've got a bit of traffic coming around the final corners. Looks like Myrtle's going to try to get a tow from the AlphaTauri.
I was just thinking the same thing, and Myrtle, he definitely doesn't need to improve his lap time. I think he's safe at the moment.
Yeah. I think if you can get into the 31s, that's a pretty safe bet that you're through.
You know, maybe he's not feeling as safe. Obviously, everyone's going to come out again, but I think maybe pitting and getting the fuel tank up to scratch might be the best bet. There's a yellow sector. That's a whole sector, 2 and 3. Almost. Not sure what that was about. There's Blur's tyre again. It's a bit of hazard, but Sam said a purple, but we obviously know he's got a 155, so yeah, we would be hoping there's a lot of purples going on, wouldn't we?
You'd hope so. We've got the best coming through. He's right on the line here of being eliminated. Now he's 14th up, according to the timing screens.
And he's coming around to the last couple of turns. I'll let you take it away.
Here he comes. Yeah, that's looking nice. Now he just needs to rotate it around onto the straight. Oh, that looks pretty good.
I think he's improved. It did look very slow out of the last turn, but it looked like he just didn't get on the throttle early enough. But we'll see what Sam does. We'll go back down to Sam now. Myrtle's getting a big toe. He's setting purples too. So, as we said, he would want to be setting those purples with a 155. Myrtle's definitely, I think, going with a good chance of improving that lap, but he's been behind Sam here this whole lap. I imagine he's getting very hefty toe.
Good sector 3. Let's see what he can do.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. P7.
So, Deadly, Cat, T8, Execute, Order, they're in their firing line at the moment. I believe Execute Order, here he comes now. He's coming around the last couple turns as well now, so we'll see where he goes up to. He is one of the drivers who does like to come out right at that last minute. I know, doing a lot of racing with him. Let's see where only 17th. He's got a lot of time to find, but it looks like he's gonna have to go again. He has no option. Nah, he's pulled over. He's not improving. So he's either got to save all his ERS and get to that pit line before that 0 second mark and go one more time. Otherwise, he's out.
Another driver we've got right on the cusp of elimination is Geocat. He's coming through Sector 2. He was 3/10 up at the end of Sector 1.
So he's coming up to Spoon Curve now as you speak. This is a tricky corner. It can catch you out very easy, but he looks to go around that very nice. It looks like he's done a bit of mowing, but I must say the car's very dirty on the side there. We'll see if he gets a purple Sector 2 here. Is he improving? He is improving.
Oh, 7/10 up.
So he is rapidly improving. I think if he can keep that 7/10, he's going to be looking pretty safe at the moment. Just having a look there. So obviously the top 6 besides Mash. Mash is going on a lap. Not sure why he needs to improve. We'll see what he does.
Making his TV sweat a little bit.
You wouldn't want him to DNF right now because it doesn't even give him an option. It's a risky business, especially when you're safe. Because I could almost go. He's actually improving. He is actually just set a purple Sector 2. I believe it was 3.2 up on his time. 3/10, that is.
Oh, now if we look at T8, he is going to get a bit of a toe down that back straight. He's just gone past the McLaren.
Mash just jumped up into second. Sorry, just to put your eyes up there a little bit.
Only 3/10 off Kiwi. I think that's a pretty impressive time.
It's a very respectable lap time.
With Kiwi's toe that he got there down the back straight.
So you would imagine these drivers. This is only Q1. I reckon we might be looking at a low 130 come Q3 or 2.
I'd say so. Kiwi's only gone out for 2 laps, so I mean he's definitely got a lot more in him, I'd say.
Without a doubt, I believe Mash has actually put on another set of softs because it does say 1 lap. Let's see where T8 moves up anyway. 13th. Oh,
gonna be safe.
Possibly. He's got 2 behind. Oh, sorry, Tetris has gone in the pit. So Execute and Darkness are on a lap. If they go up, he's going to be very close to being knocked out. Darkness.
And Execute is 5/10 up at the moment.
Darkness did not improve, so T8 is safe. Deadly is the only one on the firing line right now. And that all comes down to what adds. So he's actually invalidated his lap. He's safe. Everyone from 14 up is safe. So Deadly.
It's going to be disappointing for Execute there.
Deadly's scraping in.
5/10 up. That 5/10 would have just got him close with Deadly.
Oh, was he 5/10 up? Was he? Oh, yes, I can actually just see that as I flick onto his name. You are right. Oh, he would be kicking himself right now. So that's actually the 2 Alfa Romeos out. Oh, and as we speak of him, he's actually just done a spin around. So I believe we just made it on Mash is going to be the last one to cross the line, and he's going very slow.
He's doing a bit of a victory lap there.
He definitely... Oh, Logan just jumps up into P2 there. 130.9. Very close to Kiwi there.
So it looks like it's going to be an interesting fight at the front there. We've got the Haas, the Mercedes, Red Bull, and an Aston Martin by the looks of it. And then we can't forget Rockalili as well.
They're super close, aren't they? They are super close. You must be very happy, but you got
130s.
You got 2 Red Bulls up there, so you must be pretty happy with that one.
Oh yeah, having a tier 2 driver come in and put it P6 in Q1 is impressive. And then Mash, we all know what Mash will do. Mash
is really clawing. I just saw that 52nd. There you go. He's at a 2:30. He's nearly a minute slower. It was a bit of a victory lap.
Wow, 900ths of a second.
See, absolutely nothing in that, sorry. We'll just have a look who's been knocked out. Yoheri, who had an unfortunate DNF. Blur's also an unfortunate DNF. Ads or Execute Orders, as you may know him. Jafessa and Tetris out. And Deadly Fuller, the 2 McLarens, both just scraped in there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we can get Kiwi to set another one. I'm looking for T8 to come up the order a bit more, because P13... I'd expect him through to Q3, but it's going to be close.
Yeah, T8 star, I think he's definitely got a little bit more in him. I reckon that was maybe a little bit of a sandbag, but time will tell, I believe.
I think this is one of those tracks as well where your confidence just builds over the course of the sessions. I mean, if I do make it through to Q2 without binning it, I know that for me, you feel a lot more comfortable after getting through that Q1 stage.
You've definitely got higher standards than me. My goal is just to set a lap. If I can get around lap 1, that's a win in my books tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's a half.
Straight away, the Haas is out.
That's again straight away. He was out first last time, and he's out first again. I guess that's the perks of having the front pit box there, closest to the exit. It looks like, is that Myrtle coming out? It is Myrtle. There's a couple, quite a few coming out actually. There's quite a few coming out as we speak. So they're coming out early this time. Might get a little bit more action on track.
So that was quite a surprise getting Logan up there in P2, only 900ths of a second off Kiwi, and we've got to remember that Kiwi had that toe on that lap. So for Logan to do that with just outright pace that's impressive.
Yeah, and obviously Kiwi, he's got a little bit of a benefit to his name at the moment. He's got his teammate up there with him. So yeah, as he said, he gets a helping hand. Logan's all on his own now in that house. So
it's quite interesting here. We've got a few teams where both drivers have made it through. We've got Lynx out there on his lonesome for Ferrari, and
I believe that's
out there.
yeah, you're right. So obviously Brocco, he's got his teammate. Brados has a teammate. The two McLarens there. The two Mercedes are there. So the two Red Bulls. Yeah, as you said. So RDR does have a helping hand. He's got his sister team, but the Red Bull maybe something might have happened there.
We'll see how nice he's been. He hasn't been very nice to old Christian Horner.
But yeah, as you say, the two Aston Martins are there. So yeah, there's only a couple solos there. So that's all about to get mixed right up. But
we've got Logan. He's starting his first flyer.
So he's coming up to where his teammate binned it at the Dunlop curve. We'll see how he goes through there. He looks like he's got through. He's managed it. It's always nice when someone manages that. It's a very slippery part of the track.
Such a hard sector to get just the car rotated and keep traction.
Oh yeah, it's and not only that, where he is now, coming into the hairpin, turns 10 and 11, it's also another tricky spot. You got to really pull the car up, but you want to get on that throttle so early to get out of it. Because it is a long swooping right down into this to spoon curve 13 and 14, so you really want to get on that throttle early and get the acceleration going, and it's just so difficult sometimes. But he looks like he's managed it quite well. But as you said, no toe here, so he's taken all the wins right now.
He's coming through. It's looked like a clean lap this far.
It does look super clean, I must say. So I believe he said a 130.9 last time around. And he's absolutely nailed those last two corners, I must say. So we'll see what he sets here. It's looked very respective, a 131.9. So that's about a second off actually what he did just before.
I mean, it's a good banker there. As I said earlier, anything within the 131s I'd say is a safe bet.
Well, there you go.
As we see, Nat Hammer with a 32.3. A bit slower than I was expecting from him on his first lap.
So is he looking to tow? No, he's definitely not looking to tow. I'm just having a look where Kiwi is. He's a bit behind unless Nat pulls over somewhere and lets Kiwi catch up as a McLaren around, sorry. Deadly Fuller, I believe it is Deadly. Oh, Kiwi, he's done it without the tow, but... So he doesn't need to tow, but...
as quick as that lap from Logan without the tow. But
so I wonder if we missed it. Maybe Logan got a tow for one of the other drivers out there.
Yeah. I mean, to get down to the 130s, that's an impressive lap. Dr. Brados obviously must have backed out of his lap there.
Oh yeah, 142. So I wonder where is Brocco? They're still in the pit.
Before Mash Ash must have had a bit of a mishap because he backed out of his lap. He's just going to go and set a new one now.
It looks like Logan's going again. He's looking like he's very racy at the moment. As he joins the party. Oh,
just can confirm, boys. No toe on that last lap.
Oh, so there you go. No toe. He's confirmed it. I'm going to be honest with you. I just saw a little bit of a crossing the pit lane line there, but a little bit of controversy coming his way, I think.
Tides have turned, I think, between the old Haas and Red Bull.
How they penalised that in qualifying, I'm not quite sure, but I'm glad I'm not assured and don't have to worry about that, I must say. Very interesting to see how they worked that one out in qualifying. Obviously, the race, me and you both very well know what the penalty is.
Yeah, I've read the regulations, and I know it like the back of my hand now. So,
maybe should have waited to jump in that chat before, after he got in the pit, because it seemed to distract him a little bit.
It was a bit of a Texan driving, I think.
And there's a yellow sector 2 and 3 again. I wonder what that's all about. I believe that's Nat coming. Oh, sorry, no, it's Kiwi going to the line. Is he going in the pit? He's going in the pit. I've got to ask them. Oh, Myrtle's around at Dunlop Curve again.
Oh, wow.
He's having a little bit of trouble there this evening.
While we talk about him, we do have Mash coming through to set a time. It looks like there's going to be a banker.
Oh, did he hit that McLaren? Oh, I think Deadly might want to...
Place grid penalty.
Yeah, he did. I think Deadly might want to check his undies. That was scary. Wow. Maybe Myrtle had that get moving. Obviously, there's a disqualification thing going on. He was sat there for a while, but maybe he tried to just get rid of it. Don't know.
Just another critical thing that came from that was Lynx was on a flying lap and he had to back out after coming through where Myrtle was going slow, so it looks like he's backed out of his.
Oh no. I'm just glad to see Deadly Fuller didn't get a penalty there. We know the game likes to sometimes penalise drivers for nothing of their own fault, so I was glad to see Deadly didn't get picked up for that as well. Yeah, there's a positive that come out of that.
Obviously, Myrtle's now going to be wanting to push even harder to get as far up the grid as possible.
He definitely is.
5-place grid penalty.
He's definitely racing to the pit lane as we speak, so I reckon he's trying to get in quickly and maybe get another set of tyres on.
So I've just got word from Logan that Q1 lap that he set was on used tyres as well.
If that is true, that is a banker, I must say. So we'll try, let's have a look. We've got T8 and Brocco on an outlet, and the two Williams drivers. A bit of a tow going on, I reckon. Look at these two. Coming through the S's now in Sector 1. Both on an outlet. I can tell you right now, there's a tow going in. Oh, they're switching. Maybe don't bin it on the Dunlop Curve on the outlap. That's a scary place to start weaving, T8. That's, you're making me nervous, T8. Stop swerving. We've got Myrtle in here. Myrtle, Staines, I might let you take it away.
Yeah, so Myrtle, my fellow Red Bull driver, what happened?
Oh, look mate, I actually had a purple sector 1 on that lap there, and I was pushing too hard, took the entry too wide into that turn again, and parked it into the wall. I tried to get moving because I was close to getting disqualified. I saw Deadly Full and I thought there was a big gap, but I didn't know he was approaching that fast. So I did clip him, unfortunately, but yeah, I had to get moving or I'd be disqualified.
Yeah, obviously it's one of those things, either way you're kind of between a rock and a hard place, but obviously with that 5-place grid penalty, you'll be looking to see if you can get as far up the grid as possible now. But yeah, you know, I know the speed that you've got, and I know you can do it, so there's a few words of encouragement from you at TP.
So yeah, we obviously did think that, didn't we, Staines? We were wondering if that was due to him moving the disqualification coming up. So that explains that. So a little bit disappointing, Myrtle, but we have no doubt you can make up for it in the race.
Yeah, and I mean, I know that all too well from Bahrain. I actually got disqualified for that exact thing, not getting turned around quick enough. So there's a very fine margin between, you know, trying to re-enter safely and then getting disqualified. It's like, it's a hard one.
just having a look. Sorry, these two Williams have just started their lap. They're going through turns 1, 2, and now, and T8's in the slip behind Brocco, so Brocco's leading the way. I'm going to guess that means they reckon Brocco's got more pace behind him, and Brocco's going to be doing the toe down that back straight. So let's just, I'm going to sit on board with T8 for this lap, and let's see what he can do. He's coming around to he went super wide. Was that an invalidation or no? He's kept it going.
No, it's still going by the looks of the map.
So he's got away with it here. So, and T8 I think missed the braking point just a little bit, went a little bit wider than he would have locked. Sector 2 and 3 yellows again. That's a funny one, isn't it?
Yeah, we seem to be getting that a lot. Mash is on an outlet though, so it could just be him going a bit slower than usual.
Possibly.
Myrtle, who's about to come out.
Mash does like to do his victory lap, doesn't he?
Yeah, we'll set a 2:30 to finish off the...
So we'll see where this toe now gets T8. You can see Brocco just up ahead, probably about 200 metres up the road, but T8 would definitely be getting a little bit of a slip there. Oh, he's run very deep, very deep. I think that's compromised his lap quite a bit there. We'll see what he does. Oh, I don't think it's going to be where he would have wanted, only not. But Brocco, look at Brocco. He was obviously setting the toe pace there, and he's jumped up into third. So I think, yeah, as I said, that last corner compromised T8 quite a bit.
It was quite interesting to see.
Oh, Deadly Fuller's retired. Where's that? Oh, sorry, it's in the pit. Never mind. I got excited. I like to jump on. Oh, wow.
Come out with a 131.0.
So that took the two Mercedes at a front row lockout at the moment in Q2. Obviously, they've still got Q3 to go, but very promising signs for those two. One driver that slipped under my radar, sorry, is Sam RDR, the lone AlphaTauri out there.
Look at him, he's fending for himself.
He's doing exceptionally well. I'm gonna call this now. I reckon T8's on another lap here, and Brocco is gonna tow him.
He really looks to be pushing pretty hard here.
I'm gonna guess he is. I didn't actually have the sector time up. I missed it, but we'll see what he sets in sector 2 here. He's gonna get a big tow, and I think Brocco is actually a lot closer than what he was last time to T8. We'll see what he gets here. Not a purple, he's 5 seconds down, so he's definitely not going for a lap. Scratch up, but Logan, he's at a 131.9, and that's only 11 fastest at the moment. He's got to go again. RDR's retired, so he thinks he's safe, and I think he's probably right.
Going into the pits.
So T8's not going to have time to get out again. As I said, look at this little pit lane. I'm on board with him now, and I'll show you this little pit lane. You can see him dip down. It's a very funny pit lane.
Look at that between Logan and T8 though. What do we got there? 500ths of a second between the two of them. And then you've got Myrtle as well. Those three together are real close, within the 10.
They're super close. They are super close indeed. Myrtle's actually on a lap, I believe he is. So we're just showing he's actually 1/10 up, nearly 2/10 up on his time coming around the curve there. Turns 13 and 14.
Oh wow, and Lynx was around.
Oh no, that's gonna...
Through the S's.
That's not what he wants. He's actually just dropped... T8's retired, so he knows he doesn't have enough in there. We'll jump up into Myrtle. Oh, Myrtle's abandoning his lap, and he's right on the cusp of getting an eliminate. Oh, he does have time to get around for another lap, so he's obviously not improved him. He's in a tricky spot here for this. I believe it's an Alpine of Ducat coming through. No, he's pulled off too. No, sorry, it's not Ducat. It must be Brados, or it is Brados. Brados, I think, wants a tow. He wanted Myrtle to go. He didn't get it, but Myrtle's chucked in behind him, so Myrtle wants to tow.
Another person who's going to cut it close is Lynx to get back around to get another lap going. He's just coming around the back straight now. He should have enough time, but it'll be close. It's
going to be close, and actually, interestingly enough, Kiwi's out again. Not sure what he needs to prove right now. He's definitely safe.
We also have Logan about to start his final lap to try and make it through.
So T8's actually been knocked out there, so there you go. He's gone. Deadly's definitely gone. Logan, Darkness, and Lynx, they're the only one who's got a say in this right now. Lynx starts his lap. Darkness, oh, he's invalidated, and he's not getting through. He's definitely not going to make that finish line in 7 seconds, so he is out. So only Myrtle, Galaxy, and Mash, they're in the firing line at the moment.
And it's interesting to see there, Mash has gone quite a lot slower this session compared to...
Oh, Myrtle's invalidated. He's cutting it fine. If he finishes where he is right now, he's going to be starting 15th with that 5-place grid penalty. But he could be going low. Mash is very close. So the two Red Bulls, they're in a bit of a tricky spot at the moment.
Oh, and Logan is 3/10 up. That would put him up into...
That's going to put him up. That's going to put him above Mash. That's going to knock, obviously, Myrtle out. We'll see what Lynx is doing at the moment. He's right behind Logan, so we'll sit on board with Logan and we'll see what he can do in Sector 2 here. He's coming around Spoon Curve. Oh, Brados goes fastest. Wow. We've missed that one, but I'm just trying to watch what Logan does here. He's 6 temps up.
133.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. But Logan, he's 6 temps up, so as long as he can get these last two corners right, this is going to knock Myrtle out. So Myrtle's maybe starting 16th or lower, depending what Lynx does. Good. Oh, Lynx has abandoned his lap, so he's not improving. So Myrtle's going to 16th. And Mash is going to scrape in.
Whew. That's lucky. At least we've got one Red Bull into Q3.
Were you sweating bullets there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've only got one Haas in there too.
Oh.
That was by the skin of your teeth as well.
Look, yeah, but I'm not the owner, so you're the owner here. Don't try to put this onto me.
It takes some heat off you for tomorrow night's performance if they do well today.
Yeah, it definitely does. It without a doubt, it does. Then I won't have to worry about you too much, but not that I have to anyway. You're normally down the back.
I think you were right there with your prediction that we might see a low 130, maybe a 131 coming into Q3.
Super close, and I reckon he's done that without the toe because Nat did retire in the pit quite early there with Sam. So I reckon Kiwi's just done that on sheer pace. He's found a lot of temps there, 6 temps somewhere. Good evening, Nat.
Right.
So we'll just go through and look at these eliminations. We have Lynx, Deadly, Darkness, TA, unfortunately, and Myrtle, who is going to drop. So that promotes, obviously, T8, Darkness, Deadly, all up one spot. I like to say 11th is also provisional pole in a sense. Because you're right behind the top 10 and without the worry.
Yeah. No, it sure is. But look at RDR there, P4. That's a strong outing from the AlphaTauri driver.
Exactly 1 second off Kiwi's pace. Fancy that.
Yeah,
on the dot. Yeah, personally I haven't seen that. It probably has happened. I just don't take notice of that too much.
Another person I am actually impressed with, rubbing my hands together, is Izzy Bro, because as some may know, he was one of my unknown drafts that I took a chance on going into the draft yesterday. So good to see him through to Q3 as well.
Well, that must be music to your ears, seeing him up there very high in his tier 1, and it's as we said, there's a lot of quality drivers, and he's keeping pace with them. Is that Logan coming out again? He is super quick. He doesn't mess around. Just having a look at the pit wall there, it's all like blue coloured cars besides Logan. You got the green, the blues, and that's it, and then you got one white.
Colour coordinated by the looks of it.
It's going to be a bit tricky to tell who's who on the track. Normally I can tell by the, obviously the little symbols. It's going to be a bit difficult for me.
Yeah, we don't have any bright reds or anything.
I think that's an Aston coming out. Is that Izzy? Might be Galaxy. Oh, no, it's not. It's not even a green car, guys. It's not even green. It's not even. It's bloody Brocco. Jesus Christ.
Looks like everyone is coming out except for Izzy, G, Galaxy, and Mash. Oh no, Mash is out too. So they're all going out early to try and get a banker.
Look, it's definitely. Yeah, look, Yanni obviously you get 11 minutes or 12 minutes, is it? Yeah, I think it's 11 minutes or something. So yeah, there's not as much time. You get 18 in Q1. You really only get time for 2 laps here. By the time you go in, do your out lap, set your lap, then do your in lap, get in, fill up again, and then get out again. You only really get time for 2. So
I mean,
yeah,
all it takes is one off or one around, and then you're trying to crawl back to the pits to get a wing change.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it can definitely go from bad to worse real quickly in Q3, I think. So it's going to be interesting to see what Brados and Kiwi, Nat, Logan, Brocco, they're all super close at the moment. Even RDR, he flew right under the radar in Q2. Oh, he runs very wide there. The hairpin. Mowed the grass again. He's putting a lot of dirt over that racing line. Just having a look back there. He likes to put the grass over the racing line. We'll have to have a chat to him.
here we go, Logan started his first lap.
I'll let you take it away quickly.
Yeah, sure thing. So he's come through the S's look clean. I mean, for me to make it through the S's without spinning is a success. Here he comes through. Oh, and he's looking very good, very clean. He's got no one behind him, so he's got clear space. Maybe that's his technique to go out there and get some clear air and try and set a banker in. We've got a yellow sector 2 and 3. It just looks like it's some slow cars preparing for their flying laps. Oh, he goes a bit close there, but he's within the track limits. Coming down the back straight through the final few corners of the sector. Now he's set a 113 going through into the beginning of sector 3. That's usually around a good spot. Let's see what he can do in these last penultimate corners. Sorry. He's coming through, rotating the car smoothly. It's looking good. Oh, and a 137, that's a very respectable lap. As Timmy and I were saying earlier, anything below a 131 is a very, very good lap. So,
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a very nice lap. I think we only saw two or three guys get into the 130 mark.
yeah, so interesting to see that he's gone and set a time that would have been good enough for P1 going into the end of Q1, start of Q2. So you can see the track's evolving and the driver's confidence is starting to build.
Oh, without doubt, you can see it in all their lap times, especially RDR. We saw his first lap was a 145 from memory in Q1, and he did a 131.3 just before. He's on his lap right now, about to cross the line, and he's got, I believe that is Kiwi right in front of him, or Nat. No, sorry, it's Nat. Oh, he's actually gone in. He's abandoned his lap. Something's gone wrong somewhere.
39.
Quite a few of these drivers sneaking into the 130s now, aren't they?
Looks like they've all saved the best for last here. We don't have anyone that close. Where's Nash? No, it looks like he's backed out of his lap. We may have... Is that Logan going again? But it looks like
He's down 6 seconds,
yeah,
so...
he's down 6 seconds, so... Must be going back to the pits.
Mash invalidated, so he's going to have to go again. He looks like he's setting up to go.
Izzy Bro's coming through the final corners here. Oh, he's going to get a bit of traffic with the Red Bull.
Does that Red Bull get out of the way?
Oh, Mash is going to go for another lap here.
Very nice, 131.2, so it's still a very respective lap time. Those low 131s, I think, yeah, that's what they'll be aiming for, a low 131. Into those 130s is obviously looking very nice, but I think, yeah, anything below 131.3 is a very respective lap time right now.
So I'm not sure if we've seen... Has Kiwi come out yet? Or is he...
He come out and then went into the pit. Oh, no, sorry, that was Nat. Sorry, no, Kiwi has yet to leave the pit. So I wonder if he's used up all those softs. We saw him doing quite a few laps, going out faster each time. Sam's coming out again, so he's done what he's had to do in the pit.
So Mash has invalidated again. That's his...
That's 2 in a row.
The second time he's tried to go through there. And it seems to be around the same spot. Coming through the middle of Sector 2. So, he'll be looking to go back to the pits or maybe try and save up some ERS to go again. But those tyres are going to start to degrade a bit.
You know why Mash is invalidated? He's got a number 2 on his car. He's a number 2 driver. So I've got to ask, actually, does Red Bull have a number 1 and 2 driver over there at the moment?
Oh, I mean, we're second race and it's obviously we all know what Mash can do. We did initially choose Mash to be the number 1 driver, but I mean, I'm not someone who would do team orders or anything like that, at least not this early on in the season.
Yeah, I agree. Mash is a
all
very...
my drivers fight for it.
Oh, you're going to let him go. Maybe we can see a Max and Tanya Rick tonight. Maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
DNF back in?
In the shape of an Haas, Blurs and Logan, that'd be a good...
No. So, Kiwi's still in the pit, surprisingly, with 4 minutes 30 remaining. Cat's on a lap. Not many really on a lap at the moment, so we'll sit with Ducat at the moment. He's currently in 8th, hasn't set a lap, and he's the only one actually on a lap. So let's see what he does here. Obviously, he's probably going to pop up purple for us. Don't just ignore that, guys. Unless he goes P1. Oh, it actually didn't even pop up purple.
He's done a 114 coming out at the end of Sector 2. That's looking like it's going to probably be a low 131, I think.
I think he might be off the pace here. Let's see where he goes. 131. Oh, it's
131.9, eh?
I think he's got to find some time somewhere. Oh, RDR's just started his lap, so let's get on with RDR. Oh, and so is Brados. Brados, we saw how quick he was before. He's just gone through sector. Oh, he's invalidated. Wow, he got very wide on that. That was nearly a race ender. Well, we're not in the race. Qualifying ending incident there. That was very scary, that.
I'm not sure if it is right, but RDR has set a purple according to the game. I won't trust it too much, but...
Oh, there's that favourable sector 2 and 3 yellow. We love it. I think I'm gonna guess. Cat had a 114 in sector 2, so I'm gonna imagine you want to see a high 113 roughly. That's my guess coming into sector 2. Yeah.
That's looking like it.
Let's see what he gets. He's at a 112.
And Kiwi is still in the pit.
I reckon RDR's on par here, 113.7. So I reckon he's on a flyer right now. He's coming around the last couple turns here. You want to get right up on that curb. He's done it very nicely. Very nice. On the throttle early. Hug this wall. I like to see the drivers hug that wall. You find a couple attempts there. Oh, what a banker. Look at that. A 130.7. He's so close to Logan. Oh, wow. Logan, when did he sneak up there? Oh, sorry. He's always been there. Never mind.
Yeah. That was his first banker lap there. But look at that. 300s off P1. He's got to be happy with that.
I reckon some of these drivers are about to get a rude shock, but when Brados, Kiwi and Nat decide to set their laps.
Kiwi has decided to come out of the pits.
I bet you Nat's coming too. I bet you that. It looks like there's 2 Mercs moving down. There is 2 Mercs moving down that lane. And look at them. Gearbox. On the gearbox there. Nat is of Kiwi. So here we go. They've the only thing I don't like about this is you cannot mess up.
Yeah, I mean obviously Kiwi's got the confidence behind him to go out there and set something impressive. So when he does get started, I think we'll have to ride on board with him for his lap.
I got to say, just sitting there right now, Sam. He's driver of qualifying right now. He's impressed me quite a lot.
Yeah, that's impressive, and not having a teammate up there as well. I mean, he's the one. He's come and disrupted the who we initially would have thought would be in the top 5 drivers.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He's always up there. He's got a lot of pace behind him. I just didn't see that coming, but I've got to say, and as you said, his teammate was it Yel Harry? He went very early.
Oh, we've got an interesting one here. Mash is on a flyer, and he does have Logan ahead of him. It looks like he might get a tow down the back straight.
Just done more of Cat. Oh, Cat's, he's a long way off, 135. He's got to find time. He's starting the lap again here. Oh, and Brados is around in Sector 1. He's on the Estes, so he's not going to be able to set another lap, unfortunately. So he's going 4th or lower now at this rate.
Mash has just gone 113.2 through final sector, and he got a beautiful toe from the Haas, actually.
He got very lucky on that curb. He seemed to cut it quite a lot, but he's gone quicker than what RDR in Sector 2. Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Logan's just started his lap, and he's right behind Mash. Mash might want to get out of the way because he's towing that Haas down the straight. He has got out of the way. There you go. He's in a tricky spot now. But the two Mercedes are on a lap.
Mercedes.
Oh, is he?
Look at that.
They're just getting better and better. Mash is definitely in band of these laps, so he's not improving. Logan, he's just started a lap. RDR, he's done. Galaxy, he's coming across the line now. What does he do? He improves up, so he moves ahead of RDR.
Oh, GU-Cat's getting a beautiful toe from...
oh, that's a super toe. Oh, he's run very wide. It's invalidated. Oh, I think he got too much of it. I think you're right. So that was Brados, sorry, given the toe. They're both in now. Brocco's just coming around Sector 2 now. He's 1/10 up, Brocco. This is going to put him very close to a 130. He's going to be very close to a 130. But I'll tell you what, who's getting the big toe? Kiwi. Oh, he looked like he had a little bit of a moment on the apex there. I think he lost a few temps there, but I think he will improve.
Oh,
he moves up to 6.
Rotated.
Oh, wow. Wow. Let's see what Nat can do. Oh, Nat doesn't go as fast as I was expecting there. 131.4. Logan did not improve, so Mash is the only one on a lap. I believe he's actually definitely not on a lap. Yeah, he's definitely not on a lap. So
8 drivers in the 130s in Q3. That's impressive from our Tier 1 pool.
That is super tight. Only 7.5 temps or so between 1st and 8th, I believe. Mash taking it nice and slow into the pit. Logan, we missed improve. Sorry, we missed Logan improve. He jumped up above Izzy.
Wow.
So they're all done, But Kiwi, wow, he's rapid. He did look like he got a little bit of a toe off Brocco, obviously, but that was a rapid lap.
And obviously, points aren't earned in qualifying, but if it's anything to go by, it looks like Kiwi's preparing for a bit of a domination coming into Suzuka.
So that's your top 10. You got Kiwi, Logan, Izzy, Mash, Galaxy in 5th, Sam or RDR in 6th, Brocco in 7th, Brados in 8th, Nat Hammer in 9th. That's a very surprising one. I think Nat will be looking to make up quite a few positions very quickly in this race. But it is a very hard track to overtake Japan. It's not the nicest places. And Cat rounds out the top 10. But you do have one up there. You got one in 4th.
Yes.
And actually, as we said, sorry,
Stevens.
1 to 8, only 7.5 temps between them. It's a tight competition. If they can all stick with that, they're all going to get a nice toe off Kiwi. So they'll be all allowed to just plod along and keep up with him. It's just how long they can stick with him.
And don't forget it, we've got a few drivers a little bit further back who no doubt have the ability to come through and from the back of the field if they can and try and avoid the chaos. And people like T8 and Myrtle, obviously, with that grid penalty.
So I'm just going to mention this now. It's a shame we can't see the weather, but it looks cloudy out there. Why they haven't implanted that a spectator can see the weather forecast, I don't know. Maybe they should just let me look at Christian Horner's weather radar. I know he's always got it up there on the side.
Yeah.
Just let me have a little look there.
We saw them in Hungary. They were doing the old hand outside the shed.
So formation lap looks to be on. Obviously, there's a little bit of a workaround on that. Looks like these guys know how it works. I'm just going to take a quick screenshot of that grid, but 1 second. Oh, sorry, I've done it wrong.
And so the predicted pit stop strategy, we've got the one stop looking like the way to go from the medium to the hard, but the hards are quite difficult to get warmed up, and going straight into those S's out of the pits, whew, that is going to be
Quite a lot of DSQs there, but off the line, wasn't there?
Oh wow.
T8's actually just left the session.
See if we can get him back in.
That's a lot of DSQs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to really struggle off this line. Interesting, very interesting. Just having a look. T8's actually the only one on softs. I reckon that's why he's left the session. He's probably just thrown his controller out, starting on those softs. I don't know if that was the plan.
So we've got T8 on the softs.
So Yell Harry, he's obviously, yeah, as you said, the only hard runner there. Just trying to get his strat to pop up. I've got the mediums to hards is a 1-stopper. The softs is a 2-stopper. So they're predicting softs, medium, hards. That's the only unfortunate thing about the mediums now. You only get one set. I reckon Yell Harry could push these to a hard soft spot. It's just gonna. It's gonna be.
Yeah, so he's obviously looking to go long there.
Wow, and I've got to say actually, oh no, sorry, I've just yeah, actually Logan is already on the grid. Kiwi's already on the grid. There's a lot of these drivers already on the grid. They're going to be sitting there for quite some time. While the rest come around, I haven't seen T8 join yet. I'm hoping he can get back in.
Yeah, I haven't got any messages from him.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything to say. Mash. Oh look, man, I think he's just jumped the box. Obviously, there we go. T8's in. Oh, this is going to be a worrying start for 5 of these drivers.
30 seconds between.
Oh, another one. I might sit on with T8. He's got the soft tyres. Everyone else is going to have cold ones in front of him. Oh, someone hasn't moved. I think that's RDR. You almost like he had a it's almost like he had anti-stall there. Oh, and T8, he's already making moves. He's got past Mash there. Mash has lost. Myrtle's actually ahead of Mash already.
Yeah, so Mash has dropped a lot on that first lap.
Yeah, yeah. As I said, Mash dropped a lot, and RDR looked like the Alpha Taurus. So RDR had like it almost looked like anti-stall. As I said, oh, someone's around.
Got a yellow sector 1.
Oh, and that's someone else around. I was just on board with Brados. Says he hit the wall.
Oh, Brados is out. Yeah, he's hit that wall.
I was on board, and I was switching through the drivers trying to get back to Yohari, and I got a glimpse of it, but not the whole thing there. Oh, but that's one out, and it looks like it's just a VSC. I can't see the full safety yet. It's just a VSC. Oh, Brados, and he was looking very racy this evening.
Wow, so look at that coming off the start. Myrtle has made up 7 places, whereas Mash is in P10 going back 6.
So yeah, the front two have obviously held position. The rest behind them, quite a bit of movement there.
Another poor start there was from RDR, dropped 5 places.
Yeah,
There was
it looked like anti-stall. It really looked like anti-stall. It was a funny thing to watch. But as I said, that he was disqualified along with 5 others. So maybe the cold tyres just didn't fire as expected. You wouldn't expect those. And we're going green. So Kiwi's got the fast lap of 140.2. That's going to get absolutely smashed this lap. I would expect that to be about a 134. But Logan, he's sticking with him. Logan's looking very racy behind him. They seem to have already pulled away from the number 3 there. Oh, Galaxy's already got a 3-second penalty.
Around. Oh, it's Broccolilli's around.
That was a tough spot, and he's trying to crawl out there. He knows what he's got to do. He's just trying to crawl there. Oh, that's unfortunate for Brocco, but he's got that car underway. Luckily, let's see if everyone can get around Dunlop curve again. We've already lost one there in lap 1. As I said, it's a dangerous spot. Brocco's around again back there.
Looks like Brocco's the tyres are just too hot at the moment.
Yep, and this is where he's going to have a bit of a worry getting around Dunlop curve, but he looks like he's just cruising around at the moment. He knows he's an experienced racer, Brocco. He'll be back up there. Oh, Logan's trying to get a move on Kiwi here. Oh, and Logan's had to run wide and it's invited Galaxy back into the battle. The top three have really ran away from this part.
Oh, and Izzy Bro just had a moment coming out of that long sweeping left there.
Oh, and Logan's looking to make that move again. He looks like he's got a straight line speed car, Logan. He's rapid down the straight. But does Kiwi make a little bit of a dive? No, he's happy to sit behind his time. He's going to get DRS activated this lap, I believe. But it is only the one DRS activation point. And so there you go. But I tell you what, you got to feel for Galaxy a little bit there. He's already picked up a free second, and that's a very worrying sign. It was on lap 2, he picked that up.
Yeah, so obviously being up in P3 is great, but then having that penalty over you is not something you want this early on in the race.
I'm going to drop back down to Mash here and have a look. He's got RDR closing in on him. Oh, well, let's have a look at Lynx. Sorry, he's only 2 temps in it. The front two, but Kiwi and Logan, they've run away for again. Someone's around back there. Is that Yell Harry again? He's not having a great race, is he? That's the second time he's been around.
Those hards just aren't heating up by the looks of it.
Definitely not. So that's the second time we ran. Kiwi and Logan, but they've pulled a gap to Galaxy here. That's now at 2 seconds to Galaxy. He's had a moment somewhere. And he's under all sorts of trouble. Nat, he's up 5 positions. He started 9th. He's up into 4th.
Here we go. Kiwi's only 3 tenths behind coming down the back straight. Is he going to try something here?
Oh, he's looking very...
Yeah, it looks like Logan's got that straight line speed.
Oh, T8. Oh, he's just left the session, so he's having some connection issues there. Kiwi run
Logan's
very
gone
wide, but he's gone very wide. Logan quickly shut that gap on the left, didn't he? He really shut that door real quickly. Nat's up into 3rd, but he's made the move on Galaxy. And now Galaxy has Izzy behind him. Maybe Team Order's come into play here. Obviously, Galaxy's got the free second. I think Izzy's going to want to... Oh, and Yell Harry's retired. We're a long way away, and we're not going to be able to see what's happened with Yell Harry, unfortunately. But I imagine Izzy's going to get past Galaxy here very quickly.
We've got some great battling going on up here with Nat Hammer, Galaxy and Izzy. But yeah, like you said, it does look as though Izzy may be wanting to get some team orders going. Try and see if he can clear Nat Hammer.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Oh, and Nat runs, Galaxy so run very wide again. I reckon that's going to be another warning how wide he went there. It was definitely an invalidation on quali. Oh, and Izzy, he's on the gearbox. He T8's back in. That's good to see. But, yeah, as I said, I think, yeah, Izzy's wants to get this move done.
Kiwi's 2 tenths coming around the back, onto the back straight. He's a bit closer than he was last lap.
He dropped off a little bit there. 4 tenths, 5 tenths. Look at Logan. He's actually pulling away, and Kiwi's in the tow. So yeah, Logan. So he's definitely got a straight line speed on him.
If we look at the Aston Martins, Izzy's going for it. Oh no, he backed out. So he didn't want to maybe take out his own teammate there.
So there's definitely no team orders then. They're happy to let them race at the moment. Logan, he's nearly a second clear of Kiwi there. He's actually just got the second, but
Mash has just taken T8. He was a bit wobbly coming out of the penultimate corner, and it looks like he's going to get pretty close to Myrtle too.
Myrtle up 9 places. He's having a great race, but Mash looks a lot more racy now. He looks like he's got those tyres heated up.
Now this will be a bit of an interesting battle, especially from my perspective, to keep an eye on. I don't want them wasting too much time. But we'll see how they go.
So yeah, so I've just had a look at the intervals between Logan and Kiwi. Kiwi reels him in that first sector. There you go. He's actually just set a purple sector 1, so he really reels him in here. But it's here that Logan's car comes into. Oh, T8's having a lot of issues, isn't he, this evening, unfortunately?
So it looks
there's a yellow sector 1 behind. That's Izzy. Izzy's around. The Aston Martin. I wonder if there was contact between Galaxy. Oh, he's
no,
actually just
Myrtle.
taken out Mash. Oh, sorry, Myrtle. Oh, there's a lot of damage going on behind there. That's Myrtle and RDR. RDR's beached. RDR is beached. He has no way out. He's gonna get disqualified. Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
Oh, unless that's disqualified.
No, I think he got it. It's a full safety car, but that has helped Myrtle, RDR, and Brocco massively. Full safety car.
Yeah, so I was on board with Myrtle for that. He saw a gap and it was tight, but it looked like Izzy was just trying to close it up to not lose.
Oh no,
place.
5 seconds.
Just clipped them.
5 seconds ignoring yellow flag. I've never seen that one before. Normally it's a drive-through penalty, isn't it?
Yeah, usually under a safety car.
It's a drive-through. I don't know. A lot of pit stops going on, but let's have a look. We'll bring up the tyres now. Let's see what they put on. Lynx has gone hards. Ads has gone. Oh, sorry, he's pitting now. Deadly Fuller's gone hards. I think the hards are going to be a questionable one. You can see Brocco. He's actually pitted as well. He was. Let's see what he goes. So, oh, RDR's. He's got the alternate option there. Softs. He's got to get the wing change. The hards are going to be questionable to watch. We saw your Harry struggling, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, at least you've got a few laps to try and warm them up a little bit, then just going straight out of the pits and into the racing line. But yeah, I'm definitely looking away from those tomorrow night. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of an eye opener for me and you, isn't it? It helps us quite a lot.
Yeah. Another driver that's gone under the radar is Blurs, making up 10 places. We kind of forgot that he DNF'd in Q1. So.
Yeah, I didn't even get a lap. I believe he was on his outlap when he DNF'd.
So he's done good to make up 10 places up in P9 now.
It's going to be interesting to see how T8 goes with, obviously he's on the fresh mediums. Everyone else is on used mediums ahead of him. He's on the fresh ones, and then everyone else behind him is on the hards. So he's going to want to look to get a lot of these moves very quickly done in front of him. So the other medium runners hold these hard runners up a little bit for him, because these hard runners, I reckon, are looking to go to the end.
Yep, they're looking for the one stop, and then you've got RDR out there on his own on the softs. He's obviously trying to go for a aggressive stint here and hoping for another bit of action with a safety car that doesn't involve him this time. Another interesting thing I found was just before that incident with Myrtle and Izzy, Mash and Myrtle actually swapped positions. Nothing to do with any talk from me, but I was on board with Myrtle and it looked like he let Mash go by.
It almost backfired on him, didn't he? Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get a good look at it. I definitely saw it, but obviously it all happened so fast, so I didn't actually get a great look at it, unfortunately, and so we won't comment on that too much. I'm just going to turn this volume down. It seems very loud again, sorry. 1 second, guys, my apologies. Go down to 3. That is better. Now I can hear you clearly. So the Mercedes safety car out this evening, not the Aston Martin, the nice pretty green one.
Yeah, they obviously need a bit of a quicker car to lead these cars around the track tonight.
I can tell you right now, these hard runners would definitely want this safety car to get a move on. They won't be enjoying this at all. The grid has now caught up. Myrtle has just caught up. He's there he is. He has caught up. So I imagine safety car may be in this lap.
Another thing, it does look in some directions of the sky quite cloudy. There's some blue spots, but then there's also some darker spots. I'm not sure what the weather forecast is saying. And it looks like Jafessa is dropping down. He was going quite slow. He's dropped down to P18 there. go. We do have the safety car in this lap. See how Logan and Kiwi get off the line here.
I can tell you right now.
Leaving it late.
Oh, he's binned it. Oh. Oh, no.
And that is just a disaster.
That is a big disaster. He's going to be filthy. He has no choice.
He won't be able to turn around.
I think he smashed his wing anyway. He has no choice. So it was looking good for the Haas for a while. It's just gone from bad to worse a little bit there. I was just about to mention, I bet you Logan didn't want that safety car because he was starting to pull a gap. I reckon he's listening to me too much. Mute your phone, Logan.
So here we have Darkness Abyss is up into P3, made up 9 places.
And look who's 1 and 2.
Ticking along nicely. Yeah, we've seen that quite a few times in real life, so it's not surprising to see Mercedes lockout at the moment.
It's definitely no surprise, but Darkness is putting Nat Hammer under all kinds of pressure at the moment.
Yeah, that there's going to be an advantage for Kiwi. He's probably going to be hoping that Nat Hammer and Darkness battle it out and see what he can do in clean air to just try and pull away. He's already up close to a second, not even a full lap in. So.
And obviously, yeah, it's 3 laps around before the DRS is activated. So if he keeps going the way he's going, Nat's not going to have DRS to help tow him along for a little bit of defense. But sorry, Nat's reeling him in the straight. So Kiwi's definitely running a higher downforce car. He's definitely sitting nice and low to the ground.
Another interesting thing here is obviously it was the obvious move. Logan's gone onto the hards, but that warm-up lap, he's going to have to be careful. He doesn't want to rub salt into the wounds.
So Logan, he's somewhat 30 seconds off Jafasa, and I'll just pull up gap to the leader and we'll see how far he's actually behind where he was. He's 42 seconds behind where he was.
Wow.
Only 1 lap ago, so a long way back. You can actually see they're coming around Dunlop Curve while he's only coming around the last couple turns there. So about a half a track away from where he wanted to be. We'll get back up to this battle with Nat and Darkness, but it's actually quite a few drivers in this little battle. You got Galaxy, Mash and Izzy all there.
Yeah, and then we got a bit of a break and we got Blurs with a bit of a group as well. So we're starting to get a few DRS chains.
Oh, and Blurs had a big moment. There's a lot of movement going on there. I believe that's Lynx. He made it look like a very unorthodox move. Not sure if it was him. Oh, and him and Myrtle are getting very close and feisty. A little bit of wheel banging going on there. Rubbin is racing, but Lynx has lost his right end plate. He's going to be in the pit this lap, I imagine. But I did say, yeah, it looked like a little bit of unorthodox. Maybe he got rear-ended or something. I'm not quite sure.
And we got RDR. He's trying to go. Oh, and he's lost it. He clipped the back of Broccolilli by the looks of it. He's around, so he's...
That's RDR, yeah. Oh, a safety car again. Logan's been revived. Why has that been a safety car, I wonder?
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like Jafessa's around again. He's got going. But I don't see any damage.
I don't...
got no damage.
RDR's pitting, so I think it's a good option. He is pitting his... I'm going to imagine to get those softs off. No wing change, but so... Jafessa...
Looks like it was just a miracle from the race gods for Logan there, I think. It was just a bit of a serious safety car.
He's definitely been revived, hasn't he? That's probably music to his ears, I imagine. The top 7 yet to pit, but interestingly enough.
Yeah, one thing to look out for though is Geocat in P7 has got an 8-second penalty.
Oh, that's a biggie. Well, I'll just bring them up so everyone can see them. I've gone the wrong way. So yeah, so Galaxy's still on his 3 after he received that on lap 2. So he's doing well. Obviously, Cat there with 8. So I'm going to imagine that's a 5-second. Actually, yeah, it was a 5 seconds. The safety car one, interesting one.
Right, yeah.
It's an interesting one. I'm going to imagine he's going to try to get that removed because, yeah, I don't know. We don't know what happened. So we'll leave it at that. Obviously, one's corner cutting. Nat surprisingly has one too. But 10 laps in, only 3 with penalties, so pretty good going so far.
Yeah. We got Blurs there. He's snuck up into P6. It's 13 places he's made up, so he's just tricking along nicely, letting the chaos happen ahead of him, and then just sneaking through where he can.
T8 is back. I didn't even know he left, unfortunately, but he's back, so that's good to see. But he has made his pit. T8 is the front runner of the pit stoppers at the moment. From memory, I'll just pull it up. Yes, that is correct. Oh, yeah. Jafasa, he's in a bit of a pickle at the moment. He's down in 14th and yet to pit. I would be taking a free pit stop right now if I'm Jafasa. He's going around. Oh, there you go. Look, a few of them are going in. Puts Darkness in, so Ducat and Darkness the only two to stay out. Yeah, again, that's a question mark over Jafasa, but he's definitely a quick driver, so I have no doubt he knows what he's doing. He's probably got a little bit of a strategy. I'm going to imagine he's hoping for another safety car at some point in this race, but...
Yeah, I'd say, well, we've had 2 safety cars within the space of about 5 laps, so he's obviously expecting there to be more.
But look where they put...
people DNF.
Look where that put Kiwi, behind the race leader for quite some time, Logan.
That's going to be a hard one to try and... he will have the bit of tyre advantage, but...
Yeah, he does have 3 laps, but we saw how quick Logan was in a straight line. Kiwi's not really any match for him in the straights.
If I'm looking at it right now, I mean, T8 looks like he's in a great position here. He's got to try and clear these 2 front runners as quickly as possible, and try and pull a gap to Broccolilli while they're still getting their hards into the working window.
So yeah, we've obviously got... We're probably going to have, 15 laps of racing. Let's say we're going to have 15 laps of racing if this safety car stays out one more time. It's going to be around 15 or 16 regardless. That's 20 laps on those mediums. Do you reckon they go that long? Predicted before was lap 14. That was the prediction under formation lap 14.
I have seen T8 nurse tyres to the end quite a few times before, so I know he can do it. He's done it last season in Oz F1.
Look, and I got to say, regardless of what happens, he's got his teammate Brocco right behind, who's on the hards, 5-lap-old hards. So if it's not working out, maybe they can do the old switcheroo and T8 goes on defense for him.
Yeah. So the safety car's actually in this lap.
It is. So tell you what, look where Myrtle is. He's sitting nice and close, so he'll be looking to go to the end as well.
One driver it's fallen into his hands is Nat Hammer. He's got fresh hards on.
He's actually in. He's in.
Oh, wow.
Nat's in the pit. What's going on there? A wing change.
Wing.
He's putting softs on. He's hoping for another safety car. Or is that a pit stop glitch, you reckon? One of those ones. He definitely wouldn't have, he wouldn't have hards or mediums. He would have used hards and mediums.
Oh, and Jafessa is around by the looks of it. He's dropping.
Oh, and yeah, as we said, he hasn't even done that pit stop. So now he's 17th and he hasn't done a pit stop.
Yeah, he's struggling out there. He'll be hoping to get another safety car, but I don't know why he didn't come in.
Lynx has actually put on his...
he's around again.
Oh no, and is that Dunlop curve?
Yep. He did a bit of a 360, but those ones are going to be piping hot.
They're going to be, as you said, they're going to be cooking. Just quickly, just want to mention Lynx. He's up in 11th. He did the pit stop for his wing. He's actually put on the old mediums back on. They've actually done more laps than T8 unit, so...
Wow.
He's going to be really wanting to get these tyres to the end, I reckon.
Another thing to look out for is Darkness has pulled 2.2 seconds, and I think it's a lot to do with GU's struggling quite a bit. I see he's had a few offs.
And actually, yep, as you mentioned that, I'm going to mention something else, because that's what we do. Logan has cleared Lynx, while Kiwi has been stuck behind Lynx.
Wow. So that's going to play into Logan's hands quite well.
Definitely, as long it's depending how hard Link's battle he is. It doesn't look like Lynx is going to give it up easy. I've raced a lot with Lynx.
So I don't know if that was a team order by the Williams drivers, but Broccolilli passed T8, but within doing so, Myrtle managed to sneak past too. And then now Deadly Fella's just
he's also snuck through.
Just gone through. So
I wonder
T8
if
looks to be struggling.
I wonder if he's disconnected and we've missed it again, but I don't think we did. I just want to mention actually quickly the two Alfa Romeos of ads and or execute orders, should I mention, and Tetris. They're up a long way from where they started. I'll just bring up position changes 11 and 7 between them.
Yeah, they've been a bit of a quiet race, to be honest.
I mean, super quiet. And Logan's making another move on RDR here. He's up 2 places while Kiwi's still stuck back there. RDR's not giving up, but he's having a look down the inside. Logan quick to shut that off.
RDR won't give up. But look, we've got a bit of a train forming here.
What is yellow sector? Is that Jafasa and Nat battling?
Yeah, so Kiwi's losing big time on the straights.
Oh.
I'm on board with him at the moment, and he's
Brocco's on the fire.
Oh, and that's close between RDR and Tetris.
So as I mentioned, Brocco, he's absolutely on fire. He's up into second now. He's past Cat, who's yet to pit. Who's in the pit there? Is that T8?
We've got T8, yeah. So I'm not sure if that was wing damage. He did go quite a lot slower that lap. Struggling, losing a lot of positions.
This might explain something. It's not a wing change. It's just putting on the hards. So he doesn't think they can get to the end, which means if he doesn't think it, what's Link's thinking right now?
Yeah, but I mean, in saying that, Lynx's straight line speed is keeping Kiwi behind.
He is, and
we've got a bit of a DRS train forming here.
And as you say that, Kiwi, he's still stuck down 11th. Logan's made up 3 spots. He's now ahead of Tetris.
And he's not slowing down by the looks of it.
He's now coming up to ads. I'll go back to the tyres, sorry, but look, everyone ahead of Tetris, besides Cat and Darkness, are probably going to get to the end. So Tetris, if he's going to, Logan, if he's going to do this, he's going to have to do it the hard way. He's making another move on ads now. Look at this. He's on fire. Oh, and I know exactly what Logan did there. That's a very smart move. Ads tried to get the old switchback, and Logan parked it up. He hit the anchors and parked it up on the apex there, and took all of Ads' momentum out of it. That's a very smart move. Yellow sector.
Oh, safety car.
Oh wow, what's going on with these? Is that your fast?
Darkness it's gone perfect for Darkness. He almost missed the pits, and he's come in for a stop. So he's
Brocco's also in.
Stop.
Brocco was getting off him. Played into Cat's favour as well, I got to say. So yeah, played into those 2 favours. Lynx didn't pit. I think that's a little bit of a question mark. We saw obviously T8 come in. He doesn't think they get into the ends. So maybe Lynx is trying to get him. So he's going to have to do 22 laps. That's 7 laps over target.
That's a big ask.
I'd love
It's quite interesting that we got a full safety car there from just a front wing from Chibesa. I would have thought that could have been a virtual.
Well, I believe that's exactly what happened. He's around. Oh, that's rear ring damage, I can tell you right now. He's got rear ring damage now.
Oh.
He's going to struggle to finish this race. He's only, believe it or not, look at that. He's on 0 lap old hard, so he just did his pit stop as well. Now he's got to put the softs or the old mediums back on. It's not going his way this evening, is it?
No, he's having a hard one.
Oh, you feel for him, don't you?
Another person that kind of got a bit of an advantage.
He's actually retired, so there you go. So he's had enough. Unfortunately, yeah, so there you go. The old mediums are going back on that car.
And sorry, but can we just look at who's leading the race right now?
Yes, I know. I just didn't want to mention it.
But then look, in P3 we've got Logan.
Yeah, and not only to mention that Deadly Fuller, he's been looking super racy. We saw him keeping up with Kiwi in that before. He's looking super racy. As we said, Logan's looking super racy. The two Alfa Romeos are 4th and 5th. They're having a great race, aren't they, those two? It helped out Kiwi, but Kiwi cleared a few people there in the pit. He went up 4 positions there, so he cleared 4 of them in the pit.
I think the thing with Kiwi though is he just doesn't have that straight line speed. So
yeah,
he's really got to try and get them through the slow speed corners, because when he gets down to that back straight, he just loses too much time on the people in front of him.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think, he's got to stick with him in that first sector and just try to put pressure on him, try to force him into a mistake. Darkness is putting the softs on, and Nat's put the softs on. Do they go 10 laps, do you think?
I think they could push them. I mean, they'll be struggling by the end, but if they can make up enough places, like the first few laps, then sure, see if we can. They're just
going to want to cruise to the safety car. It's only just around the corner. They just want to take it nice and easy. There's no real rush. But actually, as we mentioned, Brocco, he's also on the softs. I think this is playing into Lynx's favour a little bit. He's obviously on the mediums, but this is now the 3rd safety car he's had on these mediums, so it's really benefiting him a lot at the moment.
He's got probably about 3 or 4 free laps basically out of those tyres.
Oh, easy, yeah. I think 4 is just being generous. I reckon, yeah, probably 6. So nearly half of his wear's just been under a safety or VSC, so they're probably not looking as bad as we're thinking right now.
Yeah. Then we also, like we spoke about before, the Alfa Romeo boys, look at them, P4 and 5, that's a very impressive drive from both of them. They'll be looking to see if any chaos ahead can happen. Hopefully Logan doesn't have a repeat of the last restart. He'll be probably easing into the throttle there a bit.
And not to mention he's on the hards. They're a lot harder to warm up. But just having a look at the position change, Myrtle up exceptional amount of positions, 15. Deadly's up 11. Logan down 1, but Ads or Execute Order, sorry. Tetris up 14 and 10. So the only one in the top 6 to go down is Logan, but he's right where he began just about. Safety car in this. That was a very late call. That was extremely late. That's caught Myrtle out, I think. But he's
caught all of them sleeping though.
I think Myrtle got caught out. He hit the brakes, and I think they've all had to hit the brakes, and then Myrtle just played right into his favour.
And they're all weaving down the straight to get some heat into those tyres, because as we go through the S's, this is going to be a critical part of the lap.
This is going to test them. But yeah, I think that safety car was very late. I don't even think anyone would have had their tyres up to temperature.
No.
The soft runners are going to be the ones who are benefiting from that late calling, with the likes of Brocco, Nat, and Darkness. Let's have a look at Brocco. He's sitting about 9 tenths back at the moment. Deadly, he's slowly falling off the pace, but Logan, he's keeping up with him. I've just got word, I don't know if that's true, it doesn't look like it is. Someone just said it's raining in the chat, but it doesn't look like it is at the moment. Oh, Brocco, here we go, down the inside on blurs.
And also
nicely done.
Just got links. Oh no!
Oh,
and
Logan's out. That's a big crash.
That was a big crash.
That's a safety car again. We're under.
Wow.
This is playing right into Lynx's favour again. He obviously lost out that position.
Wow.
We'll try to get Logan in here. Do you want to message Logan? We'll try to get him in the chat quickly, find out what happened.
Yeah, sure thing. I'll click my message.
So Myrtle hung on. We didn't even get a full lap of racing there, unfortunately. The grid's still quite bunched up. Logan, you're here.
Can't buy a race, boys. Can't buy one.
You heard it. You can't buy a race. Look, Logan, you look like for money you had it in the bag. You had the safety car restart, put it into a wall in the pit lane, had no choice but to pit. Just talk us through that one a little bit.
Man, like I'd thought, wheel spin, that's all I gotta say. But no, bro, how good was I? Chucking up some positions in between the safety cars there.
Oh, easy.
went from 12th up to good old 4th with a bit of aggressive driving. Made no contact. They were all pretty fair moves, and I quite enjoyed myself. But then Myrtle absolutely did a stingy on us all and did the safety car glitch. So
I think the same thing. I don't know if you got the message as late as we did. It came in very late, safety car in. It was almost in the pit lane.
He backed us all up, so where it said catch the safety car, and then he gassed it up on the last second to catch the safety car. He wanted us to do one more lap, but the safety car glitched and went in. So I don't think there's any penalty against that, but that was pretty fair play.
Interesting. Look,
I was a bit thrown by it.
Interesting, yeah. Obviously, we didn't see it, so we won't comment too much. I'm going to guess, obviously, on the hards, you probably didn't have the hards up to temperature as much as you would have liked either.
Definitely up to temperature. No, they were definitely up to temperature, which is the worst thing. I was sort of a bit impatient and went for a move on deadly. And
I just want to talk to you about your car setup. You look like you had a lot of straight line speed out there. Was that something you went for this evening? Everyone else looks exceptionally slow. Once you got past Kiwi, I think without that first safety car that caused you to put it in a wall, you probably would have ran away with it for quite a while there. You seem to start pulling the gap down the straight quite comfortably.
I had the pace and had the pace in quali. Could have put it on pole, but I made a mistake in the last turn. But yeah, P2 got an early lead over Kiwi. We were fighting, and then 3 safety cars fall pretty quick, and obviously we struggled from there. Then
we're up to 4
really
now,
run.
thanks to you.
Then I had a really good. Had a really nice run there, and had a really nice run for a little bit there, and unfortunately it's all come to an end on an impatient move by myself. So
look, you definitely are. Yeah, as we said, we saw you make up quite a lot of places after that safety car. We saw you leave Kiwi for dead while you made up 4 or 5 positions. You did it quite comfortably, but I got to ask you, 2 DNFs in a row now. How are you feeling? You've got Monza next weekend. I imagine Blur's the owner's not going to be happy.
No, he was quite happy with my pace today. Obviously a bit unfortunate. I just rushed it a little bit. So unfortunate on my behalf. Like I think I'm the only car that I can actually pass out there. It looks like everyone else is struggling to pass. So it was. Hopefully I put on a good show with ducking in and out and around the outside. But just had to grow a bit of balls and get up the front. And then unfortunately I done it to myself and threw it all away.
Look, I've got one more question for you. Who are you backing to get this race win?
Off driving or after race steward?
Off driving, just on track. On track as it finishes.
On track, I might have to back my man Execute Order. He's not quite pacey through the S's, but when he gets up and going on a couple exits, he's pretty damn fast, and hopefully he can just snap a win. And
don't say that too loud. I know he listens to the streams. He might bin it very shortly now that we've mentioned that. But there you go. You heard it here first. Logan's back and Execute. I'm gonna take a wild card here and go Brocco. He's on the softs. He's sitting down in 7th. I reckon he's gonna fire them up very quickly. He made up 2 or 3 positions in half a lap.
Kiwi will let him slip by. To be honest, boys, I don't think Kiwi will let something. I don't reckon he's going to want to be in that top 5, and I reckon he's even going to want to go for this first place. So Kiwi's he's not an aggressive man, but I think he's going to have to turn his jet skis on. So.
No worries. Thanks for jumping in, Logan, and best of luck next weekend over in Monza. So that was Logan in the Haas. 2 DNFs in a row. Very unfortunate. There you go, Stains. The pressure's on me and Grudo again tomorrow. Safety car in this lap. So let's jump up with Myrtle and see how he handles this restart. We heard a little bit of controversial one. So we might sit on board and see how he manages this one, eh? It definitely was a lot caught in a lot earlier this time, so...
And he's away.
He goes, no braking, so he's definitely away. No foul play in that one.
Oh, and Kiwi's right on Tetris.
Oh, he's on the gearbox, isn't he? Oh, it's a scary place to try overtake here. It's very slippery. Yeah. Oh, Tetris won wide, but there you go. And there's Brocco's around, I think, on the softs. He is. Oh, the man are backed.
Wow.
He had to look up the inside.
Pushed off Mash. Oh, and Mash is into the gravel.
Oh, he's I'd almost say he's mowing along, but he's... Oh, no. So you got a Red Bull first and last now.
Wow,
But
so old Brocco,
Brocco's completely lost swing there.
there.
I think we did. Without a doubt. He had a look down the inside on... I'm not quite sure who it was. Tetchison running wide, but lost out 2 positions there. And now, Ads has no protection behind him and execute order there. He's got no protection. Absolutely none. And Kiwi's already got this move. He's going to have this move well done before the spoon curve here. So it's 13-14. Nicely done.
7 laps to go. That's still a big ask for the soft runners here.
It is, and I'm just having a look. Actually, the hard runners up ahead, they've done 14 laps. Kiwi's done 5 laps less. He's going to have a lot more grip on those tyres.
And look at him, he's already making up so much time to Deadly. He's right on his gearbox coming around.
So you got Myrtle leading, obviously tier 1. He's a tier 2 driver. Does that put a question mark over him? Should he be racing up, or he's handling the pressure quite well? He looks like he can manage in tier 1. Oh, and Ads picks up a 3 second. Oh, and the Kiwi is actually got the double overtake.
Kiwi got Deadly there on the start-finish straight, and quite easily too.
So let's just monitor this gap to Myrtle. It's at 1.2 around Dunlop curve, where we saw Myrtle have a couple of incidents. He's already pulled 2 temps out of it. So as we said, I think Kiwi, he's running the higher downforce there.
And I also think that tyre life is going to come into play at the end there. Those 5 laps, it's a pretty big margin, especially going into the late stages.
So this is where I wonder where Kiwi sits. But actually, he has looked a lot quicker. I wonder if he'd done a wing change. When he changed his wing, he's lowered him a bit in the pit.
Yeah, well, he's definitely a lot faster on the...
Without a doubt. Let's see what he does here. So it's at 7 temps. It's going back up. So there you go. Myrtle's got the quicker car on track. So there you go. Look at that. Myrtle's just pulled 3 temps out of him on that straight. If Kiwi's going to do this, he's going to have to get real close to him in this the S's in the first sector and put it. So there you go. He take the 3 temps out in that corner. But here goes the time up again. So a little bit of homework for me and you tomorrow, Staines, there.
Yeah, I mean, we've learnt a lot from this race. But it doesn't make me any more confident, I think.
Oh no, as I said, I'll be lucky to make it around turn 1. Sorry, Blurs. But this is not a very confident track for me.
So it looks like
but there you go.
We've still got a lot of fighting going on here.
There is. Deadly's.
Kiwi's right up on his gearbox through the middle sector.
So he is. So
you like to say those slow speed corners. He's got a lot of downforce.
And this is where Myrtle, he's trying to, see this is where, I think that's where he's going to have to get Myrtle there. But Myrtle, as I said, he's got the straight line speed. Look, watch Myrtle now. Here he goes. He's pulling away. And I'm just having a look on the dashes of each car. Myrtle has more ERS in there. But Kiwi does...
He put the ERS on late there and only just a little bit.
Oh, here we go. Izzy's around. Is this going to be another safety? I'm just going to try to get it. It is.
Oh, wow, it is.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. And G's up the arse of Broccolilli.
Oh, no.
Looked like Brocco just slammed on the brakes. And
so I wonder if that was Delta.
Right up there.
Oh, Deadly's picked up a drive-through. Oh, no. He's sitting in 3rd. He's just picked up a drive-through and Myrtle's opted to pit on the softs, so I'm going to imagine he's going softs. He's given up the race lead there. Darkness is in a very good position, and Lynx. Here, the soft runners in a very, very, very good position right now.
So obviously there was a bit of an issue there with the old Delta. It looked like it could have caught a few people out there because I saw a lot of people slamming on their brakes, obviously trying to meet the Delta time.
So Williams, they've done a double stack there.
In saying that though, Myrtle's only come out P8. That's
He is, and
not that bad with the fresh softs.
he's got the freshest tyres of the bunch there. Everyone else ahead on the old. I'm going to imagine he gets past. He's going to want to make quick work of RDR, but he's got a lot of quality drivers ahead. Blurs, Nat, Lynx, Darkness, Galaxy, Kiwi. There's a lot of quality drivers ahead to get past. But with those fresh softs, I imagine he should make easy work of Blurs. Blurs is going to really struggle. There's not really much, unfortunately, Blurs can do, I don't think. It wouldn't matter if you were Michael Schumacher in his prime. I don't think you'd be able to keep Myrtle behind right now.
Interesting to see though, with these penalties, they might come into play at the end there. We might see some people snag a podium with Galaxy in P2 with a 3 second and Nat Hammer with the 3 second. That'll be hurting his chances at a podium too.
I really feel for Deadly. He's been up there all race and just, picked that up. As you said, the Delta looked like it caught a few people out, and maybe he just didn't notice it.
Yeah, so I'm surprised that Giu didn't get a penalty for running into Rocco there.
Yeah, they both got away with it, but it looks.
Because that was big. He was actually lucky to not lose a wheel. That was a big hit down the back straight.
Well, it sent Brocco flying into the wall. I saw Brocco just smashing into a wall after it, so Brocco got absolutely hammered from behind, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I just hope Brocco doesn't get rear wing damage.
Oh yeah, that's true, yeah. Another person that it's kind of played into here is Mash. Had a disaster off the last restart, but being able to get back onto fresh softs, I mean, with the grid bunched up, he could try and snag a few more positions here, make up some more points.
And he's definitely, as you said, he's got Cat, Brocco, Tetris, Unit, Execute Order and stuff ahead of him. He's looked a lot more racier than them throughout qualifying and throughout 90% of the race so far. He's looked very racy, so
yeah.
It's definitely playing into his favour. He's now going to catch him. You can see him. He's just taking it nice and easy to catch up at the moment. He's not pushing those softs. He's just saving them up. He's just cruising, doing his victory lap again. So hopefully we don't get a late call. So we'll go back to the tyres quickly. So Galaxy and Kiwi, they're going to really struggle to keep these soft runners behind. Regardless, they are on 8 lap old softs, but I believe they've had 3 safety cars or 2 safety cars now with those softs. So they probably had 5 of those laps, 4 or 5 of them under safety.
Yeah.
Lynx is in a very good position, but
kind of salvaged a lot of positions is RDR after having a bit of an off and some issues earlier on in the race. He's come back to a pretty good P7, but whether or not he can hold on with those old mediums is going to be a bit of a struggle coming into the last 3 laps.
So he's only lost 1 position. There's a lot of movement throughout the rest of the grid. T8 and Kiwi, the only 2 to actually be where they started right now. Everyone else has done quite a lot of movement there besides RDR, losing only 1. Mash with the biggest loss currently, 11.
Another critical thing is
safety car in. That's very late.
Early call. That's late. Sorry. Yeah.
Early. Late. I think Kiwi's under safety car glitch there. He hit the brake or got the glitch, and he's got a massive run. Oh, and Galaxy just seemed to back off. Oh, I'm not sure what he's doing there. Not quite. There's big issues behind. Blurs has hit a Ferrari. That's Lynx. There's big dramas behind. Lynx has held that very well, and Blurs. Credit to them. They've both drifted up sideways, but both managed to hang on.
Yep, so we've got a lot of hungry drivers with some fresh shots on. We're bound to
Oh, there's a Mercedes Aston Martin around. He's out.
Galaxy's out.
There's not going to be a safety car, but so both Astons are out. There was a lot of wheel banging and rubbing going on. Myrtle's up into 6. Lynx lost out. Blur's lost out. RDR gains. I'm going to go back to the tyres now. Kiwi, he's at a second, but he's got Nat and Darkness right behind him on those softs. Darkness, he just needs to find a little bit in the tank somewhere. He's got to find it somewhere.
Oh on, we've had Mash and T8 go off. They've obviously had it coming together. So they're just getting back on track now too.
So they're a long way back now. Unfortunately, there was a lot of squabbling going on. It was almost, we kind of a little bit expected it, but anyway, it was a bit of a sprint to the end, 3 laps to go. Everyone put on fresh softs. So.
And Broccolilli's just made up a place on Blur's there as well. Obviously those fresh softs are... Oh, Blur's gone across a bit there.
Darkness is gaining. He's leaving Nat behind. Darkness is pulling on Kiwi, but so let's see does he has a straight line. Darkness, is it going to be what he needs? He doesn't. Kiwi's faster. I'm going to imagine Kiwi's pumping the ERS, but I'm just going to throw that out there. Mash is in the pit. I don't know why you pit right now. You may as well just keep going.
They must have had some
deadly 70s drive through, obviously.
Serious damage, but
T8's kept going.
the Myrtle got past Lynx there coming out of the final corner, and he'll be looking to try and clear RDR pretty quickly so he can catch up to Nat
So
Hammer,
Brocco
does have that penalty. So right now Myrtle and RDR are kind of racing for that P3 at the moment.
So yeah, Myrtle, he needs to get through. He's going to go ahead of RDR at the moment. I mean, sorry, Nat with the penalty. RDR just needs to do everything in his power to keep Myrtle behind. Myrtle looks like, looked like he was going to have great drive. He's right on the back of him. Let's jump on with the sister team there. So you've got the 2 sisters. Oh, but RDR, he's got the straight line speed, doesn't he? He's not even using ERS. I just had a look at the dash. But Myrtle's going to have a lot better grip here. So Myrtle may get a run on him. He's absolutely emptying the tank.
Whether or not he'll go for it now, or if he'll wait for the DRS.
The DRS is not going to help him because these guys are about to start the last lap.
Won't. Yeah, wow.
Oh, but RDR had a little bit of a moment. Myrtle's going to have a look down the inside.
Going for it.
Oh, that is very aggressive. He almost ran RDR out of track there.
We got some wheel bumping.
A lot. Lynx is caught up in it. There's a lot of wheel bumping there. I reckon RDR is going to be filthy with that move.
And
RDR's having a look back.
On him. And if you look at Brocco's view, he's got a good view. But then we also got Lynx.
Brocco's got through.
And Brocco's just gone through.
Oh, but RDR's squeezing Brocco. Oh my god.
Myrtle might go through.
Oh, Myrtle's around.
Myrtle's lost it.
Oh, he's lost it. Oh, Myrtle, that's unfortunate. That's dropped both Red Bulls out of the points. Let's get back up to the RDR and Brocco. Let's not dwell on it too much. The battle looks like it's eased off a little bit. Brocco's got through somehow. He's pushing.
Wow.
Brocco's on for a Brocco's on for a podium here.
Penalty.
Oh, Brocco's on for a podium then. Brocco, he's had the most unfortunate race. We saw him drop to the back of the grid 2 or 3 times, did we not?
Yeah, I think we did. He's had a few issues.
And then he got absolutely smashed by Ducat before. Pitted again. He's on for a podium. He only needs 6 seconds, doesn't he? He only needs to be within 3. Well, I believe you said Nat picked up another one.
So it looks like RDR's going to possibly come home for a P4 as well after penalties.
T8 picks up 3, but RDR, you're right. I believe actually Blurs might jump ahead here. I'm trying to do maths as quick as I can, but
Hammer's going to lose out big time because everyone's real close together.
Kiwi hangs on for P1 there and sets the fastest lap on the last lap, so he takes home the maximum 26 points. Look how far Nat's drops all the way down to 8th.
Wow.
Boys, I just want to be the first to say congratulations to Kiwi because I'm always sportsmanlike and what a drive. So
Myrtle 10-second exceeding track limits. He's done a lot of corner cutting somewhere. Myrtle,
he's got no front wing, so he's obviously trying to nurse the car back. Looks like it's a Red Bull victory lap at the back there.
So it was looking extraordinary for Red Bull for quite a while.
Yeah.
Links up into P5. RDR 4th, Links P5, Blur 6th, Tetris 7th. Nat unfortunately dropped 6 seconds there. I believe he got that last 3 second on the last lap, did you say?
Yes, yep, that's correct.
Killer. Absolutely killer. Crazy how fast 6 seconds can drop you. He was in 3rd. We'll try to get our podium guys in here. I believe, Lynx well deserved. I gotta say, Lynx well deserved.
His strategy was incredible today.
So, who just joined in the party there?
I think it was TA.
Do you boys want to tag Kiwi and Darkness Abyss to join, please? Because my phone stabbed people.
Oh, yeah. I'm on it.
Just while I'm here, I just want to apologise to everyone for my connection issues tonight. I'll get it fixed soon enough. But yeah, sorry if my AI stuffed anyone over tonight. It was a
Kiwi.
pretty horrible race. You should join the group if you just tag him on Discord.
Darkness and Brocco. We'll try getting.
We got Brocco in.
So I'll just run through the top 10 there. So we had Kiwi P1 and taking out the fastest lap there, maximum 26 points. Darkness up 10 positions there into second, Brocco third, RDR fourth, Lynx fifth, Blurv sixth, Tetris seventh, Nat eighth. Unfortunately, 6 seconds got the better of him. Execute Order ninth, and Ducat brought it home for 10th. He flew under the radar a little bit there too.
Darkness needs an invite, boys.
Oh, T8, while you're there, can you get him in here?
Just invited him. Should be any minute.
Do we have Brocco in here? I think I saw Brocco join.
Yeah, there you go, Brocco. Yeah, I'm here.
Brocco, first of all, congratulations. You seriously did that the hardest way possible. You're at the front, you're at the back, you're at the front, you're at the back. Then you're at the back, and then you were all the way at the front fighting on that last lap. Extremely hard, so well done. Just talk us through the race a little bit.
Rough start. Obviously, with T8's disconnect, I ended up getting taken out. So I still managed a good start nonetheless. Actually, I think I got up to P4 from P7 off of that start, but then a spin dropped me right down to the back. Obviously, thanks to all the safety cars that brought me right back in it. But I saw how hard RDI was defending against Myrtle, and I didn't really have the podium in my sights. I didn't think starting 13th with 3 laps after the safety car that I was going to be on the podium. But once I got there and saw that, I had a feeling that RDI was going to push Myrtle out or make some sort of mistake. And, well, he didn't. I just slipped through and managed to get that podium. But, yeah, did not see that coming from anywhere at all.
Yeah, you were without a doubt, to say the least, as you said, you slipped through quite comfortably. It looked like, yeah, as you said, RDR and Myrtle got a little bit squabbly, then you just snuck through on the inside and you pretty much pulled their pants down from under them.
Yeah, well, shouldn't squabble so much, I guess.
But, look, aside from that, yeah, unfortunately you didn't obviously go the way you would have planned. You probably could have been battling for the win there if you had a bit of better luck there.
Yeah, well, went through a fair few wings, but...
Oh, don't worry, we saw.
Worked out in the end. Yeah. It's worked out in the end.
But look, congratulations, well done on the drivers. Absolute mega drive there, especially the last lap, couple laps sprint there. I think, yeah, as you said, 3 laps or so sprint to the end. So well done, and best of luck next weekend in Monza.
Cheers, man.
Do we have Kiwi or Darkness in here? We'll go on to Darkness first. Staines, do you want to take it away?
Yeah, Darkness. Congratulations on the P2, coming from 12th on the grid.
Cheers for that.
That was pretty impressive, and you were pretty close to Kiwi at the end there. Talking through your race, how do you think it went?
Very eventful, actually. I had no quality pace. I had no 1 lap pace at all, as you can see, qualifying P12, but I hooked it up to go for the race. I made a good start and got up to P9-8 from 12, I believe, and then just there was a few mistakes from the guys up ahead, which I was fortunate to gain positions, but all those safety cars were timed near perfect for me, for everything, and couldn't catch Kiwi. Congrats for him for the win. My tyres were like 70% crossing the line.
Wow.
So,
That is a question I wanted to ask you, how those softs were feeling. We obviously saw they
mate,
were only 8 laps old, but we were wondering what they were going to be like. That probably explains a lot why you couldn't keep up with Kiwi there in the end. But
I was sliding around the last 2 laps, and that's why I was losing the second lap. Those last 2, and 70%, I think my front left was.
but yeah, definitely. I got to say, you're absolutely right. You got a stroke of luck there with those safety cars, because your first pit stop, I was only 2 of you who stayed out on those mediums, and that safety car came out and announced, and you were practically in the pit lane when it came out. You could not have timed it any better.
Yeah, it was perfect. The softs were risky, but I was like, there's no way. I saw a car in front of me pit for, I think it was softs. I think it was links, and that's what made me pit for softs. And I was like, alright, let's try it.
Well, look, firstly, as I said, I want to congratulate you, because it was a super drive. There was a bit of squabbling going on there at the end there. I was wondering how you were going to manage, and you held on. You took the pressure on the chin, and you just went forward from that moment. You got past that. You did everything right. So well done, and best of luck next weekend in Monza.
Alright, cheers. Thanks, lads.
So we've got Kiwi in here, I believe. Staines.
Yeah, so Kiwi, congratulations. That's quite an impressive drive, topping the charts all through quali, and then in the race it looked in doubt for a little bit. You got caught up in the middle of the pack. I think it was behind Lynx, actually. Do you want to talk us through, what you were thinking through that? Because it did take a while, and you looked like you were lacking the straight line speed of some of the other runners.
Yeah, thanks, Staines. Just that safety car came out at the wrong time. I think we were coming through the front straight, and that came out immediately. And with the silly Delta F122 has, we had to immediately put on the brakes, which meant the safety car caught. We had to catch up to the safety car. Didn't get the advantage of pitting and staying in front of everyone. Fell down to 13th, and I'm going, oh no. But I missed all the drama in the mid-pack and got my way up to third or fourth in that final safety car. And then just battled it out with everyone who tried to stay out or pit at that last safety car. And had a great battle with darkness, and very happy with the result. Another P1, and hopefully we can continue this momentum.
Yeah, so you ended up pulling out 3 seconds on those old hards, and I have noticed that you were the only driver to do a one-stop strategy today. So obviously just sticking to your guns and sticking to the strategy regardless of the safety cars. It's pretty impressive when you look at what the other stops were for other drivers.
Oh, definitely, Timmy. It's super hard to overtake at Japan. It's like a Hungary or Monaco. There's only one DRS section, and like everywhere else, you're either Ayrton Senna or you're a complete failure.
Logan, take notes.
It's super hard to overtake. So I was like, I'll stay out, see what happens. I know everyone else, including Myrtle, he should have stayed out, in my opinion. Anyway, I won't get into that. I stayed out, and it all fell into my hands, and we got the win.
Look, actually, that's something I wanted to touch on. You said Myrtle should have stayed out. Do you think you had the pace behind you to get past him? Because he definitely had the straight line on you.
Yeah, I think I would have got him in the corners. He was struggling in the corners because he pitted 2-3 laps earlier than me on the hards. So, and he was slipping and sliding like he was a drift car through the S's. So I knew I would have had him at some point, or pressure would have got to him. But he pitted. He tried to go for the fast end, shall we say?
Aggressive.
Try to get through his, aggressive. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, very aggressive. But yes, very happy. Get another win for Mercedes, and hopefully we can win 3 in a row for the championship.
I've got to say you've set a benchmark quite early in the season. It's only obviously round 2 in Japan. You got Monza next week, and how are you feeling heading over there?
On this game, yeah, I love Monza. It's a great track. We may see the redheads go with 0-0 wings and go absolutely nuts.
That was my next question. Were you going to be running a faster car?
I'm not going to let anything go yet, but I'll definitely have a little lower wings and lower downforce. But Monza, it's temple of speed, heaps of car overtaking, heaps of carnage on the first lap. Hopefully it doesn't rain for the sake of all 20 drivers.
And hopefully no Red Bull ends up on top of you.
Oh no. Hey, my car's not black this year, so hopefully they can't see me. Oh, poor Logan, hey. We had an absolute awesome battle for the first 5 laps, and then I didn't see him until he crashed. So, look, unfortunate for him.
I think he probably would have been a little bit of a thorn in your backside there. He definitely looked like he had a lot of pace behind him. Yeah, it is what it is.
Definitely, Timmy. He's one of the guys that I need to watch because you never know. He could pull an absolute miracle. I don't want to call it a miracle, but he could pull a miraculous event at Spain or Imola. Who knows? I've got to watch my back.
Yeah, so I think Logan just likes making my day a little bit harder in Tier 2. But I've got to say, congratulations to both of you. Obviously, Logan didn't finish, but you had a great wheel-to-wheel battle going for 3 or 4 laps. It was a great spectacle to watch.
Yeah, it was a great spectacle to be a part of. I got a good start, but Logan harassing me throughout those first 3-4 laps, and then he got me, and we just always stayed in DRS, but he had that straight line speed against me.
Yeah, he nearly got out of that DRS, and then the safety car. It must have been music to your ears watching him bin it into the pit under that restart.
Oh dear. Trying to light him up like SVG yesterday, but unfortunate for Logan. It happens to the best of us. I know that's happened to me in Inters before. I think about Mexico in one of the Inters races I did there last season. Oh man, that safety car and your tyres are cold. Oh god, it's a hell match.
Look, well, congratulations, Kiwi. Well done on the race, and best of luck next week in Staines. You got anything to add?
Yeah, just congratulations. And go a little bit slower next time, right?
I'll tell my Mercedes. Tell my Mercedes boys for Tier 2 to just watch out for you.
Give the rest of us a chance.
Why
has everyone been saying that to me recently? Jesus.
Look, well done. And congratulations, as I said, best of luck next weekend.
Hey, thanks, Timmy. Thanks, Staines. And unfortunate for T8 as well. I saw he was chopping in and out.
Oh, yeah, we definitely mentioned it. It was very unfortunate for him. We all know how quick T8 is.
I'll tell you what, guys. I came very close to wanting to smash my PlayStation tonight.
Well, I actually thought, I think I said it on the formation lap when you had the softs on. Maybe he's just pegged his controller.
What happened, I got to under the bridge and then out of nowhere I've been booted from the session, tried to restart my PlayStation and all, and yeah, just not much I could do.
Look, very unfortunate, but regardless, you still got to the finish line, and that's the main thing.
Yeah, I've probably said it already. I just feel bad for anyone who was affected tonight. Hopefully I can get it sorted sooner rather than later, but yeah. Thanks for tonight, boys.
No worries. Thank you. Firstly, I just wanted to say thank you to T8 for giving me the opportunity to do comms tonight, and I apologise to everyone. Obviously, a little bit of technical difficulties at the start. I do apologise. But we got there in the end.
We're giving it to you for that.
We didn't even know. Me and Staines were talking for probably
spamming the shit out of us.
Yeah, I haven't closed it since. I've had my phone open the whole time. But look, I apologise, guys, for the little bit of technical issues at the start. But thanks for tuning in. I've been Timmy. This has been Staines. Good night.
Catch you later.